What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only, Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys for all of your love and support. Over 1,700 episodes and 500,000 streams worldwide. None of this would be possible without you guys, so I thank you so very, very much. And things are heating up here in the A-Town. Things are heating up. And that means that, not only are we getting out and seeing each other more, but we're going out and we're stuffing our faces a little bit, all right? We're going out and trying some new eats. So today, I have the esteemed pleasure of having with me the team behind one of my favorite, one of the most celebrated Atlanta eateries here, Mission and Market, the team behind them, and their brand new concept, Tre Vele, Chef Ian and Chef Giancarlo. Hi, you guys.
Hi, how are you?
I am great. Thank you both for having time in your schedule. I know that there's a lot of stuff going on. I know you guys are getting ready for a grand opening announcement soon. Fingers crossed. Yes.
It's our pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. All right, so to start things off, how did this concept for the collaboration of Tre Vele, how did that come about?
Initially, Tre Vele started because we, and when I say we, I'm talking about my business partners and I, we're talking about reconcepting the 3-sheet space in Sandy Springs, which my business partners have owned for like 11 years. It was very successful. But during the pandemic, obviously, the late night bar scene completely dissolves into nothing. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, they were already talking, sort of hinting at maybe sort of doing something new, moving in a new direction. And so the pandemic sort of prompted us to take a look at the space, take a look at the location, and think about what we could potentially do with it next.
Okay, cool. Now, with this concept for this new restaurant, there is a rooftop patio. That is something that has been absolutely taking off throughout, of course, the Atlanta scene, but also in all major cities. So how did you guys decide to design that?
Well, the existing 3-sheet space had a rooftop patio. What we've done with our rooftop patio is more cleverly sort of covered the major parts of the roof there, so that we have awnings that cover a lot of the roof, so we can use it in inclement weather, and it won't be so affected by the heat in the summer. Right. And also we can use it a little bit into the winter months too, because we put some heaters up there as well. And so now, we have basically sort of a 3-season patio there too, which is fantastic.
Yes. Now, let's talk a little bit about decor, because that's super important, you guys know. What was the concept as far as like getting the decor together for this project?
Well, my business partner, Tony Akly, who owns Restaurant Consulting Group, he had a really clear vision for what to do with the space, and he's made it very fresh and modern and contemporary. We have built also a little cafe onto the side of it. That we're going to have a pasta exhibition room, if you like, where Giancarlo and his team in the morning will be able to extrude fresh pasta, roll fresh pasta, and we'll have the availability of that in our retail environment too, as well as great Italian coffee, Italian desserts, morning pastries, wine. We're going to have a whole fantastically themed Italian retail portion to the restaurant, which is something completely new for us as well, which is awesome.
Yes. Now, can both of you tell me a little bit about what is this first? Because I know sometimes with different restaurants, as the seasons go on, you guys will change menu items or the theme for the menu. So ideally, what will this first menu look like?
The first menu will be obviously based in summer, because our anticipated opening date is going to be sometime in August. So we'll be opening in the hot summer months. So it'll be very summer orientated. It'll also be light, bright, and fresh. We want to make great Italian food that's rooted in great Italian tradition, but also, has a very modern interpretation to it. And I'd love Giancarlo to speak a little bit more to that if he could.
Yes.
Yeah, because my back experience in Italy, because I grew up there, like, and I worked there. I go to school there, and I work the most restaurants in Florence. With a high, like, modern and interpretation of the classic cuisine from Italy, and just putting together like a modern style, but with the classic flavors like grandma. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's and we're trying to do the same concept to the Tre Vele, so people can get like new experience about Italian food.
Gotcha. Yeah, give that Italian flavor. Now, Chef Ian was talking a little bit earlier about that pasta room. So, ideally, how long does it take to make fresh pasta, Chef Giancarlo?
About hour and a half.
Wow.
Yeah, so like all the ingredients is coming from all like
okay, cool.
Our flour is 100% grain, Italian grain flour, and our eggs is all like fresh eggs from the farmers. So we're working together with farmers, like to trying to get like fresh eggs every morning, so we can give it like high quality about the Italian food.
Okay, right, I'm down with that.
We found a farmer in Athens that has fantastic farm eggs.
Ooh.
And so we're utilizing those eggs. It makes the pasta incredibly bright and yellow and vibrant.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Okay, now I'm going to just put this out there for the two of you. Just in case you guys need a volunteer to test some of that food in the kitchen, all right? Chef Ian, Chef Giancarlo, I'm going to be available. Just let me know what days. I'll wear my pants with the elastic.
We'd love to invite you.
And try that out. So it just sounds amazing. And I love that you guys are using local farmers. You're using local resources to help to, just kind of catapult and help this Atlanta market, this Atlanta industry kind of get back to some kind of working order. So I love the fact that you guys are using a lot of local brands, a lot of local companies. So that is huge. Huge.
And we're really interested, to be honest with you, to drive more into the local market, to use more of the local stuff, to buy more organic produce. I think it's really important that we support our community. The farming community got really beaten up too during the pandemic, and we all need to support each other to bounce back out of the other end of this and start to see some prosperity, for want of a better word, after that.
Yeah, definitely. Now, also, as a lot of businesses, of course, a lot of restaurants have been putting a lot of safety protocols into place for their establishments. For Tre Vele, are there any specific protocols that you guys are going to put in place for guests?
We've been very cautious all the way through this whole thing with regard to following, the governor's guidelines, the CDC guidelines. And so at the moment, we're still following that. We still sanitize a lot. If anybody on our staff is fully vaccinated, we don't actually require them to wear a mask anymore.
Okay.
But anybody that's not fully vaccinated or anybody that feels uncomfortable with it, we totally encourage mask use. We still distance our tables. We still have, good social distancing in our dining room at the Schnee Market. And we'll pass that on to Tre Vele too, and make sure that we follow the same protocols that we do here, in tandem with what the CDC recommends, obviously, because those people know a lot more about it than us. But, we're still very cautious and we're still very careful, and we take guest safety and guest concerns very strongly.
Absolutely. Now, I know that you said, Chef Ian, that essentially you guys are looking for maybe a mid to late summer opening. How can people stay tuned to when you guys are going to open and to get more information?
Very soon, I think within the next week, we will be able to put up together, begin our social media strategy. And so I think that we'll announce on our Mission and Market Instagram page, on our Mission and Market Facebook page, exactly how people can locate the Tre Vele Instagram and the social media, all the social media links, and we'll link everything together. So in the very near future, we should start to see some good free press, if you like, about what we're going to be up to.
I love it. Well, Chef Ian, it's been a pleasure as usual. And Chef Giancarlo, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks ever so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you to everyone for all of your love and support. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do. You look them square in the face, you tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do, watch me make it happen, watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.